The wait is over, and the AN-94 has dropped into Battlefield 4. This gun was my staple in Battlefield 3. I loved it, and I couldn't put it down. The AN was brought back into the game, which I think is largely due to the community asking for it over and over and over again. I'm going to be taking a look at the gun, and there's some gameplay in the background as well. I'll be giving my opinions on it, but of course, as always, my opinions are subjective and they're based on the way that I play and what I've found. Other people will have different experiences with the weapon. I'm not looking for anybody's agreement or disagreement with these things. These are things that you'll find out for yourself. Firstly, this gun is not the same as it was in Battlefield 3, but it certainly looks like it on the surface. The two-shot burst mode has been fixed. I'll say it's been fixed. It's been changed. If you were expecting the same weapon as Battlefield 3, you will be disappointed. And to be honest, I think we all knew that they were not going to make this gun work in the same way as it did before. If you're not aware, in Battlefield 3, if you timed your bursts correctly, you could achieve a rate of fire that was so insanely high that no other gun could even get close to it. It led to ridiculously skillful players, well-practiced players and cheats having a piece of kit that couldn't be matched by anyone. DICE have fixed this by adding a slight delay on it, so now if you hit the trigger too fast, the gun will not shoot. The stats of the weapon that I know about are 600 rounds per minute in full auto mode, 31 in a mag, and it has a standard assault rifle damage, much like the AN-93 for example. The recoil is very low in full auto mode, which goes hand in hand with its really slow rate of fire. What's odd about the gun though, is that when you put it into its two-shot burst mode, the rate of fire for those two bullets is more like 1,800 rounds per minute. Of course, due to that delay between firing, you cannot achieve that over a full magazine, so it literally just applies to the two bullets that come out at any given time. This gun is entirely unique, and as far as I'm aware, no other gun has a 2-round burst. If you never played Battlefield 3, you may be wondering why I'm obsessing over this 2-shot burst mode. Well, the two bullets that come out of this weapon land in exactly the same place, every single time. And when I say the same place, I mean the same place. Perfectly identical lands. As these two bullets come out of the gun so quickly, if you are accurate, you can cause some serious harm with it. I picked this gun up earlier, and at first I struggled with it. I think I'm going to put that down to the fact that I really did not like the iron sights. Once I'd unlocked the Cobra sight and got used to the gun, the Cobra sight is the first unlock for the gun by the way, I literally started tearing people apart. The clips you're watching were in a team deathmatch server, and I did so well in the 4 games that I played that when the opposite team finally did kill me, I got teabagged pretty much every single time. I also, ultimately, when the 5th round started, I got banned from the server, and then one of them sent me a love letter through PSN. He was certainly an articulate young man. Now, I'm no elite player. I'd rate myself as above average. I cannot remember the last time I dominated 4 games in a row like I did earlier today. In fact, I'd say I've probably never dominated 4 games in a row with that level of consistency. It may well have been beginner's luck, and I'm not saying this gun will do this for anybody else, but it worked for me, or it seemed to at least. The clips you're seeing are with just a sight equipped. There's no other attachment on the gun whatsoever. The gun's design also makes it a medium range weapon, so you need to keep your targets at distance, which is what I tried to do. This did lead to the illusion that I may have been camping a bit. Oh yeah, okay, I was camping like a bitch. However, it's team deathmatch. It's about kills for the least amount of deaths. Also, if you running and get up close with this weapon in burst mode, you're not going to do well. Unless, of course, you are the aimbot and headshot everything that moves. I played the weapon much like I'd play with a DMR. I sat back, kept people at medium distance and picked them off. This gun is not going to be for everyone, and you need to be good with your aim, because if you hit a headshot, it's almost guaranteed to be a double headshot, and that's where this weapon is so powerful. If you're a full auto fan and you have no interest in the burst mode, then I'd say better guns are available. From my first few hours and my first few experiences with this gun, I think it's awesome, and I'm going to be using this a lot. Maybe the shine will wear off over time, and maybe I just got lucky today, but based on previous experiences in Battlefield 3, and even with its new tap delay, I think I may have found my new favourite medium range weapon. If you have any questions, comments or opinions, please leave them below. That's all for now. Have a good day.